welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
1st and 10 for Mahomes.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
At his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. That's on the rookie first-rounder out of Ohio State, Josh Simmons. Mahomes now to throw on second down. A short one caught by Kelsey. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, KC.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be third down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
But it's fourth down.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 4th and 1 straight ahead. Oh, the hard count looked like they cut somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the first down.
Automatic first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll run right side with Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Pacheco. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They'll go once more from the 3. Third and goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still third down.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal.
Still third down.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal. Man in motion is Brown. Here's Mahomes. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
2nd and inches. From the gun, it's gone. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
It's 2nd and inches at the Chiefs' 16-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are on the board just before halftime.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Lions offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquill. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Room up the sideline at the 45. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 48.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a 1st down.
First carry for David Montgomery. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his big tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions are on top. It's now 10-7.
Chiefs 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Return up near the 30-yard line, but that penalty marker could impact the spot. Let's get the call. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On third down, they go with Pacheco. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Raymond going to return it. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They had that field goal on the opening drive, a touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Now Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
And it's third down.
Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. First and goal as they convert on 3rd down. Goff to throw. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Montgomery will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will get out in front 17-7.
17. Chiefs 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Into the hands of Juju. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll drop to throw. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That's into traffic, but taken in. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
It is 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. The Lions offense ready to take over once again. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They knew this would be a tough